Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. Forest Park fell to Park Heritage 64-54 in the 2A semi-state at Southport on Saturday. The Rangers finished their season at 18-10. The state finals are now set. They will be played on March 30th after a week off this week because of the NCAA tournament at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. In 10:30's Class A game, Bethesda Christian will play Fort Wayne Canterbury. Meanwhile, in the Class 2A game, about 45 minutes after, it'll be the 2A championship between Brownstown and Wapahani. The night session at Gainbridge will pit the 3A state championship game team, Scottsburg versus South Bend St. Joe, and in the championship game, at 8:15, it will be Ben Davis taking on the Fishers Tigers. Southridge tight end Carter Harris has been selected to play in the annual Indiana Football Coaches Association North-South All-Star game this summer. Southridge assistant Steve Winkler will serve as an assistant on the South squad. After 18 years as the athletic director at Northeast DuBois High School, Terry Friedman is stepping away. Friedman's last day will be July 31st. Friedman, a DuBois grad, was also the head basketball coach at his alma mater for 17 years before giving way to Travis Schwering this past season. Also in sports, Purdue, a #1 seed in the upcoming NCAA basketball tournament. Pairings announced last night. Purdue will face the winner of Wednesday's first four matchup between 16 seeds Grambling and Montana State at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Purdue will tip at 7:25 on Friday night. On TBS, Kentucky will play Oakland in their first round game out in Pittsburgh. Indiana State got snubbed for a bid despite winning the Missouri Valley Conference regular season title. They lost to Drake in the finals of the MVC tournament. Sycamore is 28-6 with a net ranking at 29. They are the highest ranked net team ever to be left out of the tournament. With that being said, Indiana State, a #1 seed in the NIT. The Sycamore has accepted that invitation, will host SMU inside Holman Center on Wednesday night in a 7:05 tip for the Sycamores and Mustangs. That game will be on ESPN+. Butler also going to the NIT. The Bulldogs will be at home at Hinkle tomorrow night in the first round. Evans will still play college basketball. They'll take on Quinnipiac in the CBI on March 24th. That tournament all in Daytona Beach, Florida. Indiana women's basketball, a 4 seed in the upcoming NCAA tournament. They will be a host for the first two rounds. The Hoosiers will face 13 seed Fairfield on Saturday at 1:30 on ESPN2 at the Simon Scott Assembly Hall. The second game, 5th seed Oklahoma will match up with 12th seeded Florida Gulf Coast. Those two winners, I should say, will meet on Monday for the right to go to the Sweet 16. Pacers back in action tonight. They will complete their 3-game homestand against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Indiana checks into tonight's game in third in the Central Division at 38-30. And Denny Hamlin won yesterday's Food City 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway. The driver of the 11 edged Alex Bowman and Martin Truex Jr. over the last 50 laps to get that win. The field now rolls into Austin, I should say, for the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix this Sunday. Stay tuned. We'll have more right after this.